ahead and come onto your mat. We're going to start in a sort of like in a savasana. So we're going to start in a laying down posture. So make yourself feel comfortable. Go ahead and come all the way down. Settle all the way in. Bring your blocks with you. 2 blocks for our practice today if you have it. If you don't have a blocks, feel free to modify it. So we're gonna go ahead and keep your blocks at the top of your mat for you. We're gonna take our time to go ahead and extend your legs all the way forward and then relax all the way down. Okay. Once you go ahead and come down, let your toes turn out. Let your arms lay out. You can also put it in a T. You can bring it by your side. Whatever feels comfortable for you, allow yourself to settle in. As we start to settle in, slowly start to arrive to your practice, deepen your breath. Just gonna simply breathe in and breathe out. Every breath be long and full if we can. Then be a really big exhale out. Let's go ahead and do 5 to 6 rounds of breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and do 4. Inhale. Big exhale out. We get a moment here to just really let your body settle in. Clean your body with your breath. To a final inhale. Big exhale. Your next breath, gently start to bend your knees, plant your feet flat. With your feet pointed flat, you're going to go ahead and slowly take your right ankle, cross it in front of your left. Now you can absolutely stay here just like this. It is pretty early in this. If your hips are already feeling tight, this is where I want you to stay. Just notice on how you feel. If you feel like you want to add a little bit more, you're going to take your hands and interlace it behind your leg. You can stay here holding your figure 4. Now you can absolutely rock from side to side, which we often do. But today, if you want to practice a little differently, I want you to just stay in stillness, but go ahead and push your right knee away from you. So really start to engage the right side of your glute, right hip, right lower back. Keep pushing your right knee away. You're going to simply stay here, breathe in and breathe out. Very good. Keep pushing your right knee away. Keep pulling your left leg towards you. Deepen your breath. Let's breathe out. Very good. Last 2 here, just like this. Inhale. Big exhale. Try one more time. Big exhale out. Now you can gently rock from side to side, just really noticing on how it feels. Just a couple more breaths here. One more breath in. And then from here, just start to relax your hands down, plant your left foot flat. And then go ahead and extend both of your legs all the way forward. Make sure your toes are pointing away. Feel the release in your right hip flexor more compared to your left. You can reach your hands overhead. 2 breaths here. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. Big exhale. Here, gently start to bend your knees. Once you bend your knees, you're going to go ahead and take your left ankle, stack it on top of your right. But you can absolutely stay here, keep pushing that left knee away. Those of you who have a little towards the tighter side of your hips. If not, you can take your hand, interlace it behind your right. Instead of rocking from side to side, just push your left knee away from you and then hold and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Last 3. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pushing your left knee away. Keep bringing your right leg more towards you. Breathing in. Breathing out. Great. Allow your thoughts to settle down as you hold. Inhale, exhale. You can gently rock from side to side. One more breath. And then just gently relax it all the way down. One more time, you're going to straighten out both of your legs forward, turn your toes all the way forward. Feel that releasing a hip flexor. Take your hands all the way up. Inhale, breathing in, breathing out. Remember to inhale, breathing out. You're gently bend your knees, plant your feet flat. You're going to roll onto one side and then make your way all the way up. We're going to meet me in our downward facing dog today. So allow yourself to get into your down dog. Have your hands down. Make sure your fingers are turning forward. Tuck your toes. Allow yourself to just simply push your hips all the way back, downward dog. Again, we're still going to hold downward dog here. So start with a gentle bend in your knees. Hug the belly in. And push your hips all the way back. Instead of looking towards your fingers, can you look down towards your toes or maybe towards your belly if you can, relaxing your head, deepen your breath here. Breathing up. Great. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. Can you try that one more time? Soft bend in your knees, hug the belly in, push your hands down. Breathing up. With your next breath, slowly kick your left leg high to the ceiling. Don't point it, keep it flexed. Just kick it all the way up. Hold here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Big exhale. Square your hips if you can. One more time. Big exhale. From your slowly start to bring your left knee towards your chest. Hold here, breathing in. Round your back if you can. Breathing up. One more time. Breathing up. From your gently send your left leg in between your hands. Kindly drop your back knee down on top of your back toe. And you're going to simply start to reach your hands all the way high. You're going to push your left knee a little forward. You're going to back finding that nice little big bend. You're going to feel that nice little release in your right quad, right hip flexor, a little bit more on your core, but lengthening your fingers up, breathing in here, breathing out. Very good. Try one more time. Inhale. Big exhale. From here, slowly start to release your hands all the way down. You're going to go ahead and find those blocks. Blocks are optional here. If you have pretty open hips, you want to just bring your forearm to the floor. That is fine. If not, we're going to put your forearm on the blocks inside of your left leg. Now let your left knee hug in. You're going to stay here. Drop your head down here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Big exhale. Option 2 is to lower the height of the block. We'll go just a little deeper, breathing in, breathing out. Very good. If it feels like you can go just a little deeper, bring it up to the lowest height. Hold here, breathe in, breathing out. Last 2. Breathing out. Try one. Breathing out. So again, allow your breath to just be really consistent. Now you can stay here just like this, or you can just gently move forward a little bit, gently move back. Okay, it's a very small movement, slowly moving forward, slowly moving back. Let's hear just like this, breathing in and out. Start to notice if you feel anything in your left hamstring. Couple more breaths here. Let's try one more time. Really good. Slowly start to come back onto the blocks. If you need to bring the blocks onto your second or your highest height, you do that. Keeping your chest open. We're going to move through your cat and cow in this posture. Now drop your belly down. Inhale, open up your chest. See, exhale, gently wrap. Inhale, open up. One more time. Inhale, open up. Exhale, we're gonna go ahead and breath. Your left way back. You will notice the difference right away in your right hamstring, left to your right. Blocks goes all the way forward. Palms are coming down. Tuck your toes, push your hips all the way back into your downward facing dog. Okay, just like earlier, hold your down here. Gentle bending your knees, relax your head down. And then just simply start to breathe in and breathe out. Very good. Couple rounds of breath here, just like this. Really hug the belly in, pushing your hips all the way back. Separate your fingers in your downward facing dog. So sometimes people like to keep their fingers very together in the down dog. Make sure your fingers are separated. Gentle bending your knees, holding here, breathing in and out. There, build that little bit of strength in shoulders. That's two. And one more time. Breathing out. Keeping your down dog here just like this. Whenever you're ready, you sweep your right leg out, keep it flexed, breathing in. Breathing out. If you feel like your hips are opening to the right, square it down. Make sure your right toe should be turning down to the floor. One more breath. Exhale. Stay here for inhale. So bring your right knee towards your nose or your chest, open your back. Take one more breath in. So simply start to step your right leg outside of your right hand. Drop your back knee down, untuck your back toe. Whenever you're ready, you're going to slowly start to reach your hand up. So simply just reach it up. Really try to find that length in the belly, right? How can you reach through the side of your body? Find the length in your rib cage. Once you have this length in your rib cage, I want to push your right leg a little forward in the back, finding that baby back bend, finding that extension in your frontal rib cage. Zip your lower belly in so you're using your core here. Deepen your breath. Breathing out. Hands are strong and straight, reaching to the ceiling. One more breath here. Big breath. Perfect. You're going to gently start to bring your hands all the way down. Again, start with the highest height again. Bring your blocks in. Allow yourself to just slowly start with the highest height before another block. Notice how it feels. Deepen your breath. Breathing out. Really, it feels perfectly okay. You're going to drop it down to the second height. Over here, breathing in. Breathing out. So we're teaching our body to hold the posture. Okay, so we are meant to hold the posture, allow to move through the posture, move through our body, help us create space and strength, but mainly also find this meditative state when we're practicing. We can drop down to the lowest height if that is okay for you. And this one, we're going to stay here for 3 breaths, deepening your breath. Breathing out. In and out through your nostrils. Try one more time. You can absolutely stay in your stillness, or you can just slowly rock forward and backwards, adding a little bit more of a movement, a little bit more of a mobility. Make sure your breath is very consistent in here, deepening your breath. And breathe out. Let's do one more breath in. One big breath. From there, we're going to slowly start to come back onto your palm. Whenever we're coming back onto your palm, you can bring your blocks onto your highest side if you want. We're going to move through your cat and cow. Inhale, nice and slow, lift up. Then let's exhale with a gently go ahead and wrap. Sit on the upper back. Again, inhale, opening up, breathing in. And then as we exhale with a gently go ahead and wrap. One more time. Inhale, we open up. And as we exhale, we're going to gently go ahead and wrap. Simply start to bring your right knee all the way back. Keep your gloves on the top of your mat. Bring your hands down on the floor. You're gonna start to tuck your toes. Slowly start to lift your knees up, down, facing up. Walk your hands all the way back into your forward fold and back of you. Generous bending your knees if you can. You're gonna go ahead and fold up. So you rock from side to side. Fold all the way down, rocking from side to side. Slowly start to roll. Yeah, once you come up, reaching your hand all the way high to the ceiling, lengthen palms to touch, inhale. Exhale, so bring your hands all the way down towards your heart center. Just take a moment here to step your right leg forward, step your left leg forward. You're going to meet me at the top of your mat. Feet to touch if you can. You're going to slowly start to sweep your hand all the way up. Inhale, take a baby mat. Exhale, so swan down your chest all the way down into your forward fold. Relax your head. Make sure your palms are flat, or you can also tend your fingertips. I want you to step your left leg back, step your right leg. Drop those knees down, untuck your toe. We're going to try on that push-up today. So lean back a little bit more so your knees are right underneath your hips first. Keep your hands pretty narrow because chaturanga means elbows going to the side. They're touching the side of your body, right? So we're going to squeeze in here just like this. Those of you are new, what you can also do is you can bring the blocks onto your second hand. You're going to bring your finger, make sure your middle finger is touching the back of the block, just like this. You're here. Now my hips are right underneath my knees. I'm teaching you how to do a chaturanga. If you ever felt a little different on doing it, or if you're still learning it, middle finger touches the back of the block. The knees are right underneath your hips. From here, you're going to lean forward. You're going to bend your elbow back. If you can, you're going to touch the shoulders on the block. Press it all the way up. If that feels a little weird or if that feels a little bit higher, you're going to use the highest height. Same thing, you're going to rock forward, the shoulder's going to touch the block. Pressing it all the way up. Let's do one more time. We're going to go down, way up. Tuck your toes, you're going to push your hips all the way back into your downward facing dog. Okay, let's hold here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Big exhale. Just like earlier, bend your knees, try to look at your belly button, press your head, lengthen to the side of your body, press your palms down. Let's do. Well, okay, we're going to take the left leg out again, keep it flexed, breathing in. Square your head, breathing out. Stay here for inhale. And for an exhale, step your step your left leg in between your hands, look all the way forward, breathing in. Exhale, step your right leg forward, forward. Very good. Inhale, halfway lift your chest goes forward. Exhale, drop all the way down. Or then slowly rise up, reach your hands towards the ceiling, palms to touch, take a baby back. So go ahead and fold it all the way down. Bring your hands right next to that block again, your middle finger touching the block. Step your right leg back, step your left leg back. Coming onto your plank pose. From here, drop your knees down. You're going to lean forward a little bit more. Chaturanga. The same, press it up into your upward facing dog. So push your hips back to your downward facing dog. Gentle bending your knees. One more time. Pushing your hips all the way back. Lengthening, breathing in. We're going to breathe out. Very good. One more breath. Okay. Very simple postures today. We're just really holding and breathing. You're going to kick your right leg. Keep your hips square. Breathing in. Breathing out. Exhale, hands down. Now, so step your right leg in between your hands. Inhale, slowly look forward. So exhale, gently step forward into your forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, belly in, chest is flat. As you exhale, down all the way down. Inhale, slowly start to rise all the way to length and reaching your hands high, breathing in. One last time, breathing out, go ahead and fold, maybe touching the block with your middle finger, and then you're going to step your left leg back in your back ankles. From your plank, drop your knees down, allow yourself to lean forward. Really good. Chaturanga now one time, going down, pressing up into your upward facing dog. This time, you're going to tuck your toes, push your hips back into your child's pose. Relax the head all the way down. Take a breath in. Big breath out. One more time. Big breath out. There you go. Now with your next breath, whenever you're ready, slowly start to make your way to your tabletop. Push the blocks forward. So it's just a little wider today in your tabletop, and we're going to slowly start to move through your cat and cow. When you're doing your cat and cow today, I want you to feel really expressive, really big. Think about how can you create more space when you're moving. So hands down, you're going to slowly start to open up, breathing in. Maybe you're going to gently start to round. Close your eyes, breath just like this. Inhale, we open up. Exhale, we gently start to round. Let's go ahead and do 3 big openings. Exhale, we're gonna round. We're here for 4, open up. Gently go ahead and round. This is it. One more time. Inhale, open up. Exhale, go ahead and I'm gonna tuck your toes, slowly lift those knees all the way up. Separate your feet a little bit more wider towards the back of your mat here. Now from here, we're going to slowly start to walk your hands all the way back. And once you're there, you're going to separate your feet even more wider. Now those of you who need a block, make sure you bring your 1 block or 2 with you. Just kind of keep it somewhere towards the end of your mat, but separate your feet wider. Turn your toes slightly out. You're going to go ahead and if that seems too much, you can go ahead and bring the block. Have your forearm on it. You just stay in this hold here, just finding that nice little hinge from this. Stay here, deepen your breath. Breathing up, just start to shift your upper body side to side, having a little bit more of a movement. Noticing how it feels when the hip starts to rotate side to side. Deepen your breath. We're up. Yeah. Slowly starting to make the bending just a little deeper. From side to side. We're here for 4 rounds of 2, 3. Deeper bend in the knee. 2. Slowly start to go ahead and come all the way up. Allow yourself to gently start to go ahead and slowly come all the way up. Now, if you have enough room on wherever you are, that is fine. If not, start to turn towards the long edge of your mat. Make sure you go ahead and keep the block on either side of your mat. You're gonna go ahead and come all the way up, turning your toes out, bringing your hands towards your hips, keeping your chest nice and tall. Allow yourself to just slowly come onto your goddess pose. Okay, we're gonna open up a little bit more into your goddess pose. We're gonna reach your hands all the way high and in. Great. We're gonna bring your hands all the way forward. Right hand goes on top of your left eagle arm, pushing your eagle arm all the way forward. We're gonna sit. Very good. We're gonna stay here for 3. Push those knees up. We're here for 2. We're here for 1. Those of you who are wanting to have a little bit more of a challenge, lift your right heel up, settling in a little bit more for 3. We're here for 2. We're here for 1. Drop it down. Go ahead and lift your left heel up, settle down a little bit more for 3. Push that left knee out. We're here for 2. We're here for 1. We're gonna settle your legs down. We're gonna stand really, really tall, keeping your eagle arm if you can. If not, open it. We're gonna go ahead and slowly start to fold, finding that straddle fold. Hold here, deepen your breath. Breathing out. Keep pushing your hips up. You can just open up your hands, grab your ankle or peace finger around your big toe. You're here for last 2 rounds of breath. Inhale. Big exhale out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale out. So start to release your hand down. You're going to make sure you look at your right toes, turn your right toes towards the right block. Make sure your left leg is also turning a little bit to the right. You're going to crawl your hand to the right. Allow yourself to fold a little. Deepen your breath. Two. And one more time. From start to pivot to the right. You can find your right block, bring it right in front of your right ankle, and allow yourself to come onto your triangle pose on the right side. Breathe in, we're gonna hold here. So you really start to zip your lower belly in, your chest is open. If taking the hand up to the ceiling is hard, you can just be here. Or you can also take a half bind, those who want to work on your shoulders a little bit today. Take a big inhale here. Big exhale out. Big inhale. Big exhale. Try one more breath. Exhale out. Now, as you take your next breath, we are going to move to your half moon. So ask yourself to gently start to soften the bend in your right knee. Gently bend your right knee. Keeping your chest open towards the left, you're going to slowly look down towards your right toes. Move the block straight forward. Allow yourself to pop your back leg in. So if you need to replace the block, absolutely do that. And then slowly fly into your half moon. We are here for 4 rounds of breath. Optional, you can keep your hand down or you can reach it up towards the ceiling. Really find that length. Deepen your breath here. Again, press down to lift up. It's 2. No one. We're gonna slowly start to step your left leg next to your right. So you should be facing wherever that block is. Take your left leg. You're gonna cross it behind your right. Use the block. Allow yourself to fold. Deepen your breath. Breathing out. You can gently start to have your one hand on the block, one hand on the floor. Just rock from side to side, and a little bit more for movement. Deepening your breath. Breathing out. Next one. Breathing out. From here, you slowly start to bring the same right block, this time put it outside of your right pinky toe. You're going to step your left leg back. This time, a little bit of a shorter stand. We're going to come into your revolved triangle. You're going to have your left hand on the right block. Allow yourself to reach your right hand to the ceiling. Allow yourself to twist. Now, again, you can bring your right fist to your kidneys or your head. Just reach it to the ceiling. We're here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Keep twisting. Squeeze your inner thighs if you can. So second, release your hand down. We're going to find a serpent strand fold. Keep your right block forward. Just slowly fold into your straddle. This time a little bit different. You can take your hands a little bit forward into your straddle and push your hips back. So it's like a down dog, but with your feet very wide. Take a biggest inhale. Exhale. 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 From here, bring your hands closer towards your leg. Turn your toes out, and then just slowly start to go out and come over yeah, we're going to repeat everything on the other side. You're going to gently start to go ahead and settle all the way in, reaching your hands all the way forward. This time, go ahead and have your left hand on top of your right. Go ahead and push your forearm forward. Deepen your breath. You can settle in and really push the forearm forward. So you're opening up your shoulder blade, deepening your breath, breathing out. If you want to challenge yourself, go down a little bit more. Very good. Start by lifting your left heel up. Stay down. You're here for 3. One here for 2. One here for 1. Release it down. Sit down a little bit more and lift your right heel up for 3. Let's do 2. Let's do 1. Release it all the way down. You're going to straighten out your legs and then you're going to slowly start to fold with your eagle towards the left. You can always release your hand down if keeping your eagle arm is a little bit difficult for your shoulder, but I would love to fold. Deepen your breath. Breathing up. Very good. Now, exhale. Now make sure you locate the block that is on the left side. You're going to turn your left toes out to the left. Make sure your right toe is also turning towards the left. If you need to shorten the step, absolutely do that. Left hand goes on the left block. Slowly start to find your nice little triangle pose. You're going to reach your hand out, deepening your breath. Very good. Build that strength in your body where you're able to just hold the posture. Building the strength in our mind where our mind is not wandering, but really enjoying this posture, focusing on our breath. And then your breath is really consistent, helping you again. Posture. Let your mind just to inhale. Time. From here, slowly go down towards your left toes, gentle bend left knee. We're going to fly into your half moon. Again, move your block forward first. Hop your back leg in a little bit. See how it feels. If you feel like, oh, I could go a little bit more forward, absolutely do that. Give yourself this chance to create some space. Allow yourself to stand strong in there. Breathing in. Breathing out. Just like the flexing of the toe that we did in the down dog, we're kicking it out, pressing through the heel, breathing in, breathing out. And inhale. Exhale. One more time. So start to fold all the way towards the left. So your left and your right leg is together. You can go ahead and bring the block in a little bit. You're going to go across your right ankle behind your left. If that is okay. If not, keep your feet together. That is fine as well. And have your one hand on the block, one hand on the floor. Allow yourself to slowly pivot your hips to side to side. Deepen your breath. Breathing out. Last 2. Breathing out. Right. Your head. Breathing out. Slowly start to go ahead and step your right leg back. Make sure the block is outside of your left pinky toe. You're going to have your left hand on the block. And you can either keep your left hand on your hip if your shoulders is a little tight, or you can just take it to the ceiling. Now, if you're trying to do this, you already feel very tight in your upper body. Something that I want you to do in your lower body is squeeze that inner. Second, you squeeze your inner thigh, it gives you a little bit more space to rotate around, deepen your breath, breathing out. One time, breathing out. From here, slowly start to go ahead and bring the hands down. Start to just simply step your left leg back. You're going to be in your plank pose. Hold your plank pose for 3. You're here for 2. You're here for 1. Dropping your knees down. Before you settle back in, bring your block that is at the back of your mat all the way forward, just so it's waiting for you at the front. Wider, allow your hips to sink in, and we're going to go all the way down. On the settle into this child's pose for another 3 to 4 rounds of breath. Now I want you to really settle in. Your chest is melting into the ground, your hips are open. You can simply stay in stillness, or you can also gently rock your hips from side to side, add a little space in there. Make sure your breath is consistent again. Last 3, breathing in. Breathing out. 5 and 2. And 1 more breath. If your body is telling you to rest a little longer, absolutely do that. But we're going to build the next half of the practice. So we're going to go ahead and make our way to our facing dog. Okay. We're going to start building the hip strength from the ground up with heavy posture now. So hands down, hips go all the way back down. You're facing down. Start with your left leg going all the way back. Keep it flex, kick it up. 2 breath inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Exhale. Pull your left knee towards your chest. Go ahead and round. Come into pigeon pose on your left side. Left leg forward, right side. Again, pigeon, always tuck the back toe. Always have room to take it back a little bit more. Untuck it. Or you can go ahead and come onto your forearm. You can go completely down. You can also use one of your block underneath your forehead. We are here for 4 rounds of breath. Really slow. You can also rock from side to side, really allowing your hips to open up, because we're going to do a little bit of a strengthening, holding posture. So your hips around a little bit more here. Deepen your breath. Breathing out. Sleep. And 2. Time. Breath, hold your upright pigeon for 1 beautiful inhale. And big exhale. From here, tuck your toes. Hips goes back into your 3-legged down dog 1 more time. Kick it back. Hold here. Breathe in. Big exhale. From here, slowly start to set your left leg in between your hands. Drop your back knee down this time. Slowly start to reach your hand higher. Then lean back a little bit more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Keeping your back toe tucked, can you slowly start to go ahead and lift up? You're going to hold here, breathing in. Breathing out. Move our hands here, left hand and right palm towards forward. Left hand stays up, right hand goes back. Switch. We're here for 2. And then switch. You're here for 3. Switch. Last one, 4. And switch. Both hands goes all the way up. Open up into your very first warrior 2. So you're going to go ahead and bring your leg in. Hold your warrior 2. Before you go deeper, make sure there's one block right next to your left ankle, and you're going to settle in. Really good. Look forward. We're going to hold this posture a little bit more here. Deepen your front knee. Zip your lower belly in and reach your hand wide, taking the biggest inhale. Big exhale. Can you go a little deeper? Last 2. One more time. From here, you're gonna bring your left forearm to your left thigh, right hand goes up and over. You're barely using your front forearm to rest on your thigh. If you're able to just hold it here even better, you're using your core, you're using your balancing a little bit more. If you need a support, you're here. If you need extra support, you're bringing your hand all the way down. Hold here, breathe in, breathing out. Now we're going to do something a little different. I want you to just tuck your tailbone in and then release it. We're working on that inner abdominal muscle here. We're going to just go ahead and tuck it in, release. We're here for 2. Let's do 3. We're here for 4. We're here for 5. Now you can stay here just like this. Those of you want to add a little bit of balance and strength into it to reach your bottom hand up and over. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way up. You're gonna hop your back leg in, just like earlier. We have been into this triangle pose, reaching your hand forward. You're gonna drop it down into your triangle. Breathe in. Breathing up. You can bring your hand behind your head, adding a little bit more. You're gonna round. Inhale, open. Last 2. And then open. One more time. And then from here, we're gonna go down, switch your hands, square your head. You're gonna slowly move the block a little bit forward. It's gonna help you with the rotation. If you need to hop your back leg in, absolutely bring it in. You're gonna twist a little bit more to the left. You can stay in this revolved position, or you can reach your hand higher, breathing up. This is where we're adding your left hand to your left hip. Bend your left knee a little bit more. You're gonna move your block a little bit more forward. We're gonna come onto your revolve half moon. You're gonna slowly start to move your block a little bit more forward. You're gonna slowly start to kick your back leg. You're gonna squeeze your inner thighs. Hold here. Lift that back leg up. You can absolutely stay here. You're revolving. You're twisting a little bit your upper body towards the left. This is perfect. You want to add a little bit more. Use your hand. Take it all the way up. You're here for 3. Lift the back. You're here for 2. One more. Go ahead and slowly start to step your right leg next to your left. Make sure your blocks are in the same line. Feet are together. We're going to go ahead and slowly fold them down to your forward fold. Rock hips from side to side. Inhale, halfway lift, chest goes forward. And with your exhale, all the way down. Very good. Inhale, rise all the way up. Going back into each other on the middle finger touches the back of the block. You're going to step back to your plank pose. Drop your knees down, untuck your toes. You're going to rock forward, shoulder taps the block. Press it all the way up, upward facing down. And as you exhale, hips goes all the way back into your downward facing dog. So into your downward dog here, deepen your breath. Breathing up. One more time. Breathing up. Right hand takes high to the ceiling, 2 breaths. Hips are square. One more breath in. Slowly start to go ahead and bring your knee to your nose. And you come to your pigeon pose. Tuck your back to take it back a little bit more, keeping your chest nice and open. Inhale. With your exhale, you're going to go all the way down. Again, you can use a block for an exhale support, or you can go all the way down to the floor. Rock your hips from side to side. Deepen your breath. Breathing up. Let your breath be steady here. Breathing in. Breathing up. 2. Try one breath here, just like this. Still big breath up. Whenever you're ready, you're gonna slowly start to go ahead and come all the way up. One breath in upright position. Inhale. Exhale. Or then tuck your toe, kick it all the way back to your feet, let it down. I'll hold here for 2 breaths in. Kick it high if you can. One more time. With your next breath, set it right between your hands. Drop your back knee down, tuck your back. Sorry, keep your back toe tucked. You're going to reach it up. Now lean forward a little bit, lean back with your upper body, hold here, breathe in. Breathing out. From here, allow yourself to slowly come all the way up, holding your crescent lunge, lengthening. This time, taking your hands down and keeping your chest nice and tall, lifting stays down, right hand goes up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna slowly open up into your warrior two, really settle. Inner thigh, your right leg is rotating up. You're gonna sink in through your front knee, keeping your chest open. If you need that extra support, bring it up inside of your right. Settle in here. We're gonna open your chest, deepen your breath. Breathing out. Last 2. One more time. First, slowly lean forward again, barely moving to the front leg. If you want, lengthen through the top hand, breathing in, breathing out. Last 2. If you want, you can just keep the bend in your front leg, reach your bottom hand up and over. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Breathing up. We're going to slowly go ahead and come up, bring your hands down, hop your back leg in a little bit more, coming into your triangle pose, open up your chest, lengthen, reach it, and we're going to go up. Hold your breathing in. Hold your breathing out. Right again. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. You're going to gently bend your knee. You're going to slowly start to rotate your body. Move the block a little bit more forward here. Once you're here, you're going to bring your right hand to your right hip. Gently start to go ahead and come onto your revolved half moon. Go ahead and squeeze your inner thighs and lift. Now, if you're working on that strength here, you're working on the balance, and this is very wobbly, squeeze that inner thigh. Just stay here. You don't have to reach your hand up yet. If you're feeling completely fine with the strength, the holding, the balancing, then you start to turn your chest towards the right. As you turn your chest to the right, check in how you feel. If you feel okay, then reach your hand up. But squeeze that inner thigh. Last one. Then allow yourself to meet me in the forward fold at the top of your mat. Interlace your hand behind your head, separate your feet a little bit more wide, more from side. Last 2. Bring your feet a little bit closer. Make sure your blocks are at the front. We're going to do one last shut around that and you'll have free lift. And as we exhale, go ahead and fold. Halfway lift. As you exhale, fingers next to the block. Open up your chest. So you can step back onto your elbows. Drop your knees down. You're going to go ahead and walk forward and bend your elbow down. Turn around. Facing down. As you exhale, hips goes back into your child's pose. Go ahead and round. You can step into a little bit wide. We are here for 3 rounds of breath in your child's pose. Deepen your breath if you can. Breathing out. 2. Let's go ahead and do a big breath out. When you feel ready in your chest, so separate your feet a little bit more wider. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and your body a little bit more to the right. Now you can go ahead and put your left hand on top of it first, and then put your right hand on top of it. Now, if you don't feel quite a bit stretched, you want to move the block a little bit more forward. So you're more towards the bottom half of the block, and then you're gonna just go ahead and feel a stretch. Hold your breathing. Breathe out. To breathe deep. Sure, inhale. Big exhale. Exhale. Come back in. We're gonna basically switch side. You're gonna go ahead and you can use the same block. You can go ahead and take it to the left. Put your right hand on top first, and then the left hand on the bottom. Go ahead and sorry, right hand touches the block, left hand is on top, and you're gonna exhale. Still. Just slowly come all the way to keep your blocks at the top of your mat for you. We're gonna go ahead and slowly start to come all the way. Okay, adding a little bit of core, and then we're going to come all the way down. Just one more posture. We're just holding for 3 breaths. Have your hands behind your knees. Go ahead and so lean back. So we stay here just like this, finding this little rounding. If you can, keep your chest open, pull the legs in, and you're gonna lift it up in your boat pose. You can hold the legs, you can reach your hand forward for 3. Let's do 2, let's do 1. Dropping it up and down. Bring your blocks to either side of your hips for you. You're gonna go ahead and go down. Reach your hands all the way towards the top of your mat. Both leg goes to the right. Your body shifts to the right, finding a nice little side body bend. Stretch for the outer hip as well. Deepen your breath in. Breathing out. It's 2. Breathing out. 1. Breathing out. Back in. The upper body legs. Back in. Moving your legs to the left. Your upper body to the left as well. Hold it. Deep breath, be long and full. Then we really the next one. Center, move your upper body down to center. We're gonna do a nice little inversion here. You're gonna lift your hips high. Slide the block underneath your lower back. Now, you wanna do this up against the wall, you can absolutely do that, or you can just do this in the middle of your mat as well. Now lift the leg up, and then go ahead and take it to the ceiling. This is the active one. We're actively engaging here. Then tuck your chin towards your chest on the back of your neck and fall. You can always reach your hand up and over. Here for 3. Let's do 2. Let's do 1. Bend your knees, drop it down. You're gonna make sure you have 2 blocks on either side of your hips, keeping your hand all the way up. Extend your leg, hug your left knee in without using your hand, and then pop it on the block that is on the side. Now move your hands a little bit more to the left, deepen your breath. The center will go ahead and extend it, lengthen, breathe in. So that it comes in, you're going to take it all the way towards the block on the left, and then you use your hands to go a little bit. You breathe in. Breathe in. Here for 2 more. Center, go ahead and separate your feet a little bit wider, take up some space with your upper body. So you just go ahead and close your eyes in your savasana. Your body, your breath, your mind settling. Just simply observe your breath, observe your practice, and observe being. Deepening your breath. Keep breathing out. Your next breath, if you want to just extend your savasana, you want to close your savasana on your own, you can just go ahead and press mute on the screen for me. Uh, but if you want to close the practice together, just really bring any movement that feels comfortable. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. I want to take a moment here to bring your palms to your heart center as a very big sign of gratitude. Gratitude for being able to step on our mat. Gratitude for our practice to help us not just move our body, but also to help just process things that are in our mind. I hope the practice helped you in the way that you seek help today, and may you have a great day. May you go in peace and stay. Thank you so much for moving and practicing. Let me know if there's any questions. I'm always happy to answer it if you have any questions. Thank you so much for practicing. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. Make sure to stay hydrated. Um, thank you for practicing. I hope to see you guys next week. Sorry about that. I will see you next week. Thank you, everybody. Bye.